Hello. What's up tonight, everyone? Welcome. Fine Thursday evening to y'all. Good to see ya. Vaporlock, Pennybot, Shizer, Abby the Observer, Elliot Eras for the 5th month. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Oh, thank you, everyone's ranker. You're the best too. Thank you for the kind words. What's up, Mr. Wood? Party K and Company. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for you as well. Thank you. Mr. Vegas, John Smith, Armchair General, Tony Guff, welcome you to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber, and Weezers of the Coast, good name, for the 7th month. How are you? Welcome back. Big scoops here for you. Thank you. Echo Jed, how are you tonight? Chandra Tribal going to be crazy. Oh my god. You can play like all Chandras. We're getting to that point where you just play all Chandra deck if we wanted to. Jay Bender, how are you? Good to see ya. How do you keep your intro so consistent each stream? I don't know. I guess that's one of my secret talents. I'm a consistent introer. K-God! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. The rare Chandra would be good in Oops All Chandras. Also, Oipunk's Not Dead subscribed when we were kicking it off, along with Momo and Amos SC. Welcome y'all to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscriptions. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. So we're gonna have some fun tonight. Oh, how's it going, Nico? We are playing. I'm doing well, Bigfoot. How are you? We are gonna try out some new Modern Horizons cards. That's kind of been the theme of this week, testing out Modern Horizons stuff, and today we are testing out one of the most busted, potentially, cards from the set. We are trying out some Urza, Lord High Artificer, also Goblin Engineer, another new card, also I guess Arkham's Astrolab, which, not as exciting as our rares and mythics, but we got some sweet new stuff in a deck that can potentially really combo off, and that's the plan for the deck. Not only make like infinite Thopters and gain infinite life, but make infinite mana, maybe just cast our entire deck. So this should be a fun one. I ordered my girlfriend and I rookie decks from Card Kingdom. Ooh, awesome. Yeah, that's a good way to teach people. Card Kingdom, they're like starter decks or rookie decks. Very good for stuff like that. And pretty cost effective. Popovishka. Oh boy, Popovishka. How are you? Yeah, I'm excited for this too. So that is our plan for tonight. More modern action, more Modern Horizon action, and then oh man, we'll probably be playing a lot of Modern over the next couple weeks, but we're also getting into Core Set 2020 spoiler season, so like 2-3 weeks from now, we'll have that out on Magic Arena, then we'll shift back towards Standard or a mixture of stuff, so it is a crazy time in the Magic world. Grecked for the 5th month. Welcome to the Fishbowl. I'm glad you could catch this live too. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Arkham's Astrolab, that's not that hard. That's an easy one. Give me time, Armchair General. I will butcher some pronunciations, I promise. Why are we looking at Chandra? I opened a Chandra in a treasure chest, Torture Defiance, and I wanted to see if I had any, so that's why Chandra's there. This nonstop spoiler season is dumb. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's dumb, maybe it's awesome. It does feel like there's always something to talk about, which I guess is good. But also, after like 2 or 3 months of just constant spoiler season, I'm kind of like, okay, like give me a couple weeks, Wizards. Give me a couple weeks to actually like play modern decks with Modern Horizons. Then we'll go back into spoiler season. Hey, what's up, Shinik? Chicken9, how are you? So anyway, let's do our reminders, and then talk about this deck, start playing some Magic, and basically just see how it goes. I'm excited to see how this works. So, reminder-wise, first off, Replay YouTube. That's where you'd find all the old streams, including this one, in the future. Yeah, from a content creator's perspective, on one hand, it's good. Like, spoilers means I get to make daily spoiler videos, we get to talk about new cards, make new decks. So I love new cards, I love new decks, I love spoiler season. But at the same time, like, daily spoiler videos and, like, all the busyness, the top 10 videos, there's a lot of extra stuff during spoiler season. So it gets taxing if there's, like, never a break. Usually I, like, kind of gear up for spoiler season, like, yeah, this is gonna be sweet, and then by the end of spoiler season, I'm like, okay, that was awesome, but I'm ready to, like, calm down a little bit, get back to normal, play some Magic. But then if you just jump immediately into the next spoiler season, you never get that break. So it's kind of a double-edged sword, I guess, for content creation. It's great for content creation, but also eventually, like, the busyness starts to catch up a little bit. Rest in peace, your audio alerts. Oh, are they not working? That's not good. Meme Mixtape, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Oh, I had to change my sound settings, so audio alerts should be working now. Anyway, let's finish our reminders. Have you seen PVDDR's Feather list? I think I saw it on Twitter. I haven't actually played it. I haven't played Feather since it first came out, but it is back. So the alert should be back, Armchair General. Yeah, Feather, that's something we should definitely revisit once we get done with doing Modern Horizon stuff. So, reminders. Replay YouTube, we talked about that one. Check it out if you missed the stream. Normal YouTube, we Abzan Drift, Astral Drift in Modern last night for Against the Odds. If you want to see even more sweet action for Modern Horizon, oh man, Astral Drift is fun. I wish we drew it a little bit more often. And there's one thing that people have asked about a lot, and maybe some of these people are here, but there's a game where we were at 3 against Bird. We could have like cycled and flickered a Siege Rhino, but we had a worship out, so we didn't flicker the Siege Rhino to keep the worship on. That one has gotten a lot of debate about it. Honestly, even after reading all the feedback, I still think it was probably the right choice. Worst case, it's like a 50-50 choice, so I don't think it's wrong. Like, I probably would do the same thing again. Worst case, I can see the debate on it, so maybe it's 50-50, but I don't think it was like clearly a misplay because it turns off worship because the creature doesn't come back until end of turn. Hey, what's up, Totos? How are you? But anyway, check that out. There's Commander Clash, top 10 Commander cards going up tonight with Tober, one of my favorite videos. Always goes for like an hour. There's top 10 Modern cards tomorrow, spoiler season on Monday, an insane budget Magic deck for Modern for Monday. Oh, this is a good one. This is one of the better budget Magic decks we've had in a long time. So tons of awesome stuff coming out on the YouTube channel. Also, the sponsor of our stream tonight is, the sponsor. The sponsor of our stream tonight is Card Kingdom. And if you're looking for some sweet new Modern Horizon cards, they got you covered. You can snag them over at cardkingdom.com. Maybe even get some sweet Modern stickers. So awesome people and awesome to support the stream. So thank you to them. Also, another reminder, we've done this before, but there are new emotes for subscribers. Well, it's been a few weeks or streams that we've been doing this now. So new-ish. They've been out for a little while, but if you haven't seen them yet, they're pretty cool. There's some good ones there. So check those out. Definitely sweet rewards for being subscribed. Otherwise, merch page, you can pick up tokens and t-shirts and all that stuff to support the stream and the channel and the site. Donations, always appreciated, certainly not required. $2 or more gets your message read on stream. And with the reminders out of the way, let's talk about this insane Modern deck. So we are playing Urza's Thopter Sword combo. So this deck, in some ways, it's an old deck. The combo of Thopter Foundry, Sword of the Meek. It's been around for a while. In fact, it was banned at one point in Modern, but it's been around in the format for a while. It's kind of on the very fringes of the format. It's never been a top-tier strategy, but the idea is, if you have a Thopter Foundry and you have a Sword of the Meek, you can use Thopter Foundry for 1 mana to sack Sword of the Meek, which is going to gain a life and make a 1/1 Thopter, which, when the 1/1 comes into play, returns the Sword of the Meek to the graveyard. So basically, for every mana you have, you can sacrifice, get it back, sacrifice, get it back, Thopter life, Thopter life, Thopter life. That's pretty sweet. It's a good way to like grind out value, grind out games. However, we have some new additions that make this plan way more exciting than it's ever been before. So, first off, the big payoff finisher, Urza Lord High Artificer. This card is absurd in the deck. So, it comes down, it makes a bunch of mana, that's already helpful. It makes a big construct, giving us a backup way to win the game. Most importantly, if we have Urza with this same combo, we get infinite mana, along with infinite life. So, we can tap the sword and the Thopter to make 2 mana with Urza, then sack the sword, to make a Thopter, get back sword on tap it for 2 mana, so that's infinite mana. Then we can activate Urza's 5 mana ability, infinite number of times, play our entire deck. We also have Goblin Engineer, tutors out our pieces, puts it in the graveyard. That's fine. It's another way to find our Sword of the Meek, our Thopter Foundry, or utility artifacts. Works with Whir of Invention to give us more ways to set things up. In the early game, we have a bunch of cheap artifacts to support Urza, etc., etc. Mishra's Bauble Mox Opal, a bunch of Graveyard Hate, Nile Spellbomb, Grafdigger's Cage, Pithing Needle, kind of just cheap artifact removal almost. Astrolab joining Mishra's Bauble as a cycling artifact, so tons of early game artifacts, little bit of Rapid Mox Opal, and then Psymaster Thopterist and Gerper Ethergrid give us backup ways of winning the game through specifically like Stony Silence type effects. We can still ping with artifacts, we can still make Thopters with artifacts, so that's basically the deck. Main goal, Thopter Foundry, Sword of the Meek, Urza, play our entire deck with Urza's ability, infinite everything, go crazy. Sideboard for combo, Unmoored Ego, pick apart combo pieces, Tron Lands, Torpor for creature decks. Spine is unconditional but very expensive removal. Another Ether Grid inside to deal with Stony Silence, Battle at the Bridge, Dead of Winter for removal, Echoing Truth, bounces Stony Silence or whatever. And that's basically it. Combo, and see what happens. See if this actually works. I'm excited. I'm excited to see how insane this actually is for Modern. Yeah, you could play, why no Paradox Engine? So in this deck, I just don't know if we really need it. This is based more on the Sword of the Meek Thopter Foundry Urza combo. So I think the Paradox Engine build, you want more mana rocks, I think, and more like ramp. I think you want to be more focused on that part of the deck. It's still fine, but I think you need to rebuild to some extent because we don't really have a finisher with the Paradox Engine part of the combo. So let's see how this actually works. Why no Maniac or Jace for the empty library? So basically, it's another one of those things where it's sweet, but I'm not really sure as far as like trying to be competitive if it's necessary. Like if we go infinite in every possible way, we're probably going to win anyway. Ooh, this hand is sweet. We only have 1 mana, but we have turn 1 Goblin Engineer, potentially. Opponent, passing. So, Sword of the Meek. So, let's see. Darkslake Shores. Mishra's Bauble. Also, Mishra's Bauble. Also, why Ego over Surgical? Ego better when we can't get things in the graveyard easily. We don't have discard. We don't really have any way to kill things. So it lets us just like get rid of Tron without it going to the graveyard. We have a new donation, our first donation of the night. This one comes from Mr. or MX Snowflake. $3 donation. Hey Seth, my friend Lizaru, Lizaru Infinity has been really depressed lately and could use some words of encouragement. Can you offer him any? Well, thank you so much, MX Snowflake, for the donation. And Lizaru, I don't know what's going on exactly, but I'm sorry to hear you're depressed, and I hope things get better for you. Keep your head up, type of thing. Thank you so much for the donation. The Only Geofish, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Hey Seth, are you doing the new Legends from Horizons for Commander Clash? And if so, do we get a Thopter Foundry? That's kind of greedy. I mean, Thopter Foundry helps with the combo, but if Engineer dies, it doesn't do anything. Yeah, all right, let's be greedy. Thopter Foundry in the graveyard. Pass the turn. All right, opponent. Can you kill our Goblin Engineer? Do we get things set up? So I know we're doing Morphon Week, which has been very requested to do everyone play different tribes with Morphon. So that's on the list. As far as, yeah, there's the removal spell. As far as just playing the actual Legends, I want to play a Yawgmoth. I think Yawgmoth is really cool. Opponent, Glacial Fortress. Uh-oh. Are we playing against Crim? Is this Esper control? Let's... Cash in a Bauble. Yeah, definitely Esper control. Play Spire Bluff. Play Sword of the Meek. And pass the turn. Daigoli! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. I'm not how... Yeah, we are usually pretty friendly around here. You're awesome, chat. That is. There are definitely some Twitch chats, oh boy, that are not nearly as friendly as we are. So you're awesome. And thank you for being so awesome. Oh, do we slam it into a pretty obvious counter? We can wait and hope they tap out for like a Jace or something. Oh, hey, what's up, Dan? How are you tonight? I played some Squeeze Tube. Wait. I played Squeeze Tube in a small tournament in my area tonight. Ooh, awesome! How did it go? That's a fun one. Mizzou and Murph JP, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops cheer for our new subscriber. Let's wait. Let's wait one more turn. Astrolab, draw a card. We'd like to find like a Whir of Invention to pressure at instant speed. Would be good. Oh. Okay, that changes things. Well, we can't Urza this turn. With 2 Urzas, we're pretty okay with just slamming them. Actually, Ensnaring Bridge might be a bad thing. Let's just pass the turn. Amosi, welcome to the Fishbowl. I'm good, Fabby. How are you? Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Yes, we're finally playing some Urza. Opponent, Flooded Strand, and passing. Would still love to find... Oh, they gotta have counters. They gotta have a million counters. They're drawing an island. We draw another Sword of the Meek. Well, alright. Urza. Cryptic, I'm sure. It's funny the deck list window shows Arkham's Astrolabe as a white artifact. Yeah, I don't know why it does that. Opponent, untapped, Cryptic. Life is sad. The Bad Sticky. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Opponent. Trying to figure out how to tap for Cryptic. Yeah, Snow is white. There's the Cryptic. Well, play Polluted Delta, pass the turn. Oh, so many counters, so much removal. Ay, 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 ay. Opponent plays a land. They're just going to counter all of our stuff until we cry, aren't they? Alright. Crack Polluted Delta. Who plays Control these days with so many broken things running around? Oh, we really need to be able to do multiple things. Well, play... It'd be so much better if we could, like, play 2 things in 1 turn, but we're a mana short from that. Yeah. The question is, do we play it, or do we try to wait until we get another mana source and can play multiple things? Because if we just keep running one thing into our opponent's counter, like, that's exactly what blue-white wants. I think we just pass. Like, I think we just gotta pass here. If we draw a land, we can play 2 things, and something might resolve, maybe, hopefully. Yeah, if Urza's resolve, Life is good, but we're playing against Counterspell Tribals, so it doesn't seem especially likely. Alright, well, play Goblin Engineer. Spell Snare. Alright, pass the turn. Yeah, opponent's got every counter on Earth. Yeah. Do you think Goblin Engineer is good? It's very good at setting up the Thopter Sword combo. Goat is Truth. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Well, here's a Jace. Here comes Brainstorms for days. We do have 3 Pithy Needles in our main deck, if we can somehow draw one. Opponent, refueling on counters, plays a fetch land. Are we just never going to resolve anything? Necrolican, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups cheer for our new subscriber. Alright, so Goblin Engineer. Resolves, sadly. Alright. Well, that means our opponent has all the answers. We will take a... I guess a pithing needle? Hey, what's up, Nigel? How are you tonight? Alright, play... Well, I mean, I guess we gotta go for it. I fully expect this is getting countered, but, well, we're gonna try. Gotta try and hope for the best. Urza. Opponent. More counters. Well, we wanted the Goblin Engineer to get countered, because we need Urza to resolve. Urza's Logic Engineer is, yeah. Goblin Engineer's fine if it somehow lives, which I'm sure it won't, but Urza makes a lot more immediate impact. Opponent cracks a Flooded Strand. Yeah. This one might be slipping away. We really need our Pithing Needles in this matchup, but did not hit a Pithing Needle. And just couldn't really get anything going. Opponent. I was thinking of building a sort of budget-ist Astro side list for Modern. Do you think I should go Abzan or more value, or just want something else? I'm a little confused by the question. I think there's a bunch of color combinations that could potentially work for Astrolab. Or not Astrolab, Astral Slide. Astral Drift. We're getting there. We're narrowing it down. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I think we're to the concede part of this control match. Opponent's got multiple Planeswalkers. There's no way we can win from here. We'll draw one more card. But I think we go to sideboarding. War of Invention, that would have been good a year or two ago. And we will scoop it up. Does the deck need Cavern? Control is not really at the top of the meta at the moment. So we'll bring in Spine. We probably got to bring in Ether Grid. The bad news is we don't really have much to do against this control deck other than just jam our stuff into this control deck and hope something resolves. We don't really have counters to fight back or anything. So we're mostly, I mean, maybe these ensnaring bridges are pretty bad. Maybe we bring in Unmoored Egos or at least one in the Psy. We can bring in a few more threats, I guess. I don't know if Unmoored Ego is actually that. They have enough finishers where I don't think Unmoored Ego is that legitimate of a plan. We'll bring it in over cards that don't do anything, like Ensnaring Bridge. But I don't think it's something we actively... I guess we can try two. I don't think it's especially good, though. Blue-White Control's been Tier 1 for a while. Yeah, that was pre-Modern Horizons. I don't think Blue-White Control... I don't know if Blue-White Control is going to be Tier 1 with what's going on now. I can't imagine it has a very good time against... against all the Turn 2 decks. That's true, but we haven't really filtered through Modern Horizons yet. So those are all deck lists before Modern Horizons was a thing. Alright. Little Mana Light, but we have some cards that we want. I guess we just have to Pithing Needle, sadly, to get an artifact on the battlefield. I guess we're going to name Jace, but they have so many Planeswalkers it could be. We'll name Jace the Mind Sculptor. Could be Teferi, could be either Teferi. There's a lot of potential Planeswalkers it could be. Telio, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Soups here for our new subscribers. So we draw land. Well, play Mox Opal. Play Steam Vents tapped. Yeah, no, Control's still fine. We'll see. We'll see how it ends up with the metagame. Not naming Flooded Strand. That's pretty ambitious. I don't think you can just blind name a fetch land unless you're very confident that's what the opponent has. Opponent, Watery Grave. Alright, well. Snow-covered swamp, Unmoored Ego. And let's give it a shot. Alright. That's a new one. We haven't seen that counter yet. Pass the turn. I opened a pack of War today and pulled Elder Spell plus Foil Bolas. Ooh, that is an insane pack. Congratulations. Great Dane. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber opponent. Land. Passes. Well, play Polluted Delta. Pass the turn. So now our plan is end of turn Whir of Invention. Untap. Either start making Thopters or Urza, depending on what our opponent does. Ashiok, okay. Well, opponent's tapping down. Why Ashiok? Exile stuff, hits some stuff. And, well, it looks like we might actually resolve... We might resolve a card, chat! We might resolve a card. Oh... Alright. Alright, new plan. We're just going to start this over and pretend like that match didn't happen. Alright, hopefully it's not control again. Yeah, that was definitely the shape scoop. These static abilities on Planeswalkers, good God. Oh, good God. Yeah. That what was hilarious? What happened? What was hilarious? We just started this league. How could anything be hilarious already? Yeah, let's see if this deck works. I'm really excited to test out Urza and see how good it is. First match incoming. Yep. Off to a late start, but that's okay. We're going to make up for lost time for our late start. Ashiok is a pretty brutal static ability because it's not relevant in Standard. And it's not really played in Modern, so it's just... That's an easy one to get got by. Thanks, Wheel Dragon. What league are you talking about? We just started. We're at game one. Game one, match one. This hand looks... Is this the same person? Are we playing the same person? Is this Ashiok guy or girl? Ashiok opponent? Oh, I think it is. No. No, we did not want to queue against them. We just scooped our league to them. Well, we're not going to get got by Ashiok. I can tell you that. Many things may go wrong, but we are not getting Ashioked. Oh, it's not the same name? Okay, good. Good. Oh, that would be embarrassing. Actually, what opponent? How can it be the same opponent? This is our first match. It's not possible to be the same opponent. We will take a... Thopter Foundry. Pass the turn. This is already embarrassing. Oh, well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, angry cow. I would not want to embarrass an angry cow. Opponent, Steam Vents. And Thing in the Ice. Alright. We draw Flooded Strand. So there's nothing to Pithing Needle. Well, I guess what we do is play Flooded Strand, crack Flooded Strand, Snow-Covered Island. Play Astrolab. Draw a card. Goblin Engineer. Take... Yeah, I guess we take Sword of the Meek. Pass the turn. I mean, we got our combo set up. We're ready to start thopping. Thop. We'll see. Needle could give us some value later, maybe. There might be some argument to getting... We have one Damping Sphere in the main deck, but the combo seems pretty reasonable. I mean, we're not dirtling that much. We're actually trying to combo. And Urza is a fast clock. Like, I don't think we're that dirtly. Yeah, I've thought that watching streams, if I want to see bad Magic plays, I just watch myself. There's nothing wrong with a good old-fashioned bad Magic play every now and then. How do we want to do this? So we have Goblin Engineer. Well, let's... Goblin Engineer. Get back Thopter Foundry. Sacking Astrolab. Play Mishra's Bobble. Opponent ups. Counter off Thing of the Ice. I mean, I think we're Astrolabe. Opponent. We don't have another red source to fetch. And then I guess we'll Pithing Needle. Pithing Needle. On Scalding Tarn. Play... Yeah, we'll play Misty Rainforest. Pass the turn. Alright, can our opponent beat the Thops? If we draw an Urza, we get to go really crazy. Opponent. Come on, Urza. Come on, Urza. And opponent's done! Oh, we didn't even need the Urza. Just too good. Too good. Okay. 1-0. Killing it. I think just making Thopters is more effective there. What do we want to fight our opponent's deck with? Is it Phoenix? We have Graveyard Hate, we have Damping Sphere, we have Ensnaring Bridge. Maybe we're just kind of like pretty well set up for this matchup as is. Dead of Winter, little hit or miss. If our opponent flips their stuff, it's pretty big. We can make Thopters to block with. Why not? I think it's better just to start making Thopters than run outside there. I think with Thing in the Ice potentially flipping, making Sorcery Speed Thopters is not all that helpful, but making Instant Speed Thopters after Thing in the Ice flips to block Thing in the Ice, that has a lot more appeal. Echoing Truth. Yeah, what would we cut? Like, Grafdigger's Cage is good, Spellbomb is good. I guess Pithing Needle seems pretty lackluster, even though that puts us down artifacts. So I guess we have 3 slots if we're taking out Pithing Needle. Spine is really expensive. Torpor hurts us more than hurts our opponent. I guess we could just, like, Sigh and Echoing Truth. We would. Is this the canister list? I don't know, maybe? Canister is not the person who 5-0'd with it, but maybe it goes back to Canister. Battle at the Bridge could be fine. The life gain can be helpful. Ether Grid, a little slow. Maybe we go like Battle at the Bridge, Echoing Truth, and Spine I don't think does enough. Do we want another Sigh or another Battle at the Bridge? Unmoored Ego. Okay, we'll try one more Unmoored Ego. Sai seems slow. Yeah, it makes blockers, but I guess it is slow-ish. Alright. This hand has no lands. No lands. I don't think Needle does anything in this matchup. It doesn't do anything I think of. Well, okay. I mean, combo. Mishra's Bobble. Yeah, we do need an artifact to sack to Engineer. That's fine. Alright, sure. Don't feel bad. Yesterday, I accidentally returned a stolen Nezahal to its owner thinking I would give it hexproof. Won't give up until he sees his message, so don't feel bad. I got it, White Lotus. I have seen the message. Yeah, I've definitely made way more boneheaded plays than forgetting about Ashiok's static ability. Trust me. Way worse. Way worse. Alright, Mishra's Bobble, Flooded Strand, go. Relic is a bit annoying. I call this deck Christmas. It's a giant toolbox with a combo finish. Ew, let me see, Twinkaholics. Opponent, Polluted Delta, cracks it. Ooh, kind of a Gifts Rights deck. There is Thing in the Ice. Everyone's favorite flipper. Oh, crack. Yes, opponent exiles. Sure. Steam Vents tapped. So opponent gets a Thing in the Ice. And passes. Ether Grid. Well, let's just Dark Slick Shores. Thopter Foundry. Gonna be hard to combo though because of this relic. This relic is gonna be a problem. Christmas looks fun. Pass the turn. Static abilities on walkers, they take some getting used to. I think it's is this Seth Manfield? No. Although no. I'm not Seth Manfield. Yeah, accidentally pithy needling my own pithy needle. That was a classic. Oh, ho 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 ho. Urza Lord High Artificer, eh? So that's what we're doing. So we will Misty Rainforest, crack Misty Rainforest. Opponent exiles, sure. So we get a land. Snow-covered island. We play Goblin Engineer. We tutor up Sword of the Meek. So we can make our opponent blow the relic. Although it's going to cost us our Mishra's Bobble. Let's just this is game 2. We're up a game. We won game 1. Yeah, I've seen a lot of things cast into Tamiyo. That happens a lot. There was an Enduring Ideal deck that did really well at GP Oakland in January. It played 4 main board lane a Sanctity, a bunch of prison enchantments. Think it would be good now against the odds. Yeah, Enduring Ideal, I think we've played versions of it a while ago. The other line here is just pass, crack, bobble. That might be better. Yeah, let's do that. And make our opponent spend mana on their turn. We can wait on the combo. We're not in a rush. And if our opponent gets greedy and, like, tries to sack this, then we get back our sword. So making our opponent spend mana on their turn seems better. Lightning Bolt Goblin Engineer. Okay. Counter off Thing in the Ice. That actually helps. Now we have a buffer card in the graveyard. If our opponent taps down, we get back our sword and get to start sorting. Opponent. Steam Vents. Untap down to 15. Relic. Gets rid of Goblin Engineer. That's fine. Goblin Engineer isn't doing anything. Yeah, Enduring Ideal, sweet. I could see revisiting Enduring Ideal. Opponent passes. Oh, this is such a weird position. Trying to decide if Sky Tear is right for my Gold Naya deck. It doesn't really work very well with the proliferation theme. But if you can get a counter on it with like a Johnny or something, then it seems like it could grow into a big threat. Yeah, we also lose a card draw. Let's just do this. Crack Bobble. See what our opponent's drawing. We're playing a weird little sub game with this relic. Now our opponent's thinking. This is really weird. Like, the game is very much revolving around this relic approach it is. Incubation Druid might be good in that slot. I thought that Enduring Ideal might be good because of Leyline of Sanctity plus Ghostly Prison. Yeah, it might be in a good spot in the meta. It does seem decent against the Hogaak deck, and you could play like Rest in Peace main deck. You're a great guy. It's so nice that you try to answer every single question or look at every deck someone sends you, but you have lost so many games timing out because of it. I mean, I wouldn't say so many, but every once in a while... Oh, Jace the Mind Sculptor. Good God. Alright, I was not expecting that. Well, we get to draw a card. I wouldn't say so many, but we have lost some. That's for sure. Echoing Truth is interesting. Maybe this is a control deck. Well, yeah. I mean, play Urza. Well, now that we've seen Jace, we kind of want these Pithing Needles. Yeah, it might be Blue Moon. I was thinking it was a Arclight Phoenix deck, but it's looking more like a control deck. I don't think we need stream mode anymore, because we have the deck list to the side, so I think it's better to just leave the chat. Alright, we get a card instruct. We pass the turn. Alright. What do you got, opponent? Magmatic Sinkhole Urza. Okay, so we get to Urza. Tap our Construct. Yeah, I think we're gonna save Urza. Tap our Construct. Tap Thopter Foundry. No. Tap Thopter Foundry. Echoing Truth Urza. Pass the turn. We can't go off. Thopter Foundry requires sacking a non-token artifact, so we can't sacrifice the Karnstruct to start the process. All right, do it again. Urza. They didn't have a counter last turn, and we know they drew a Jace, so... Oh. Huh. Okay. I guess they got us. Interesting. Why did they counter last turn? Pass the turn. Opponent cashes in the relic. Huh. That's very confusing to me. Opponent. Gonna play the Jace. Yeah, and we might be in not great shape. Ticks up Jace. Yeah, that's a Jace on 5. That's a thing in the ice about to flip. Yeah, I guess they just figured they'd make Magic Sinkhole. Well, we need to sideboard a little bit differently. We sideboarded thinking they were an Arclight Phoenix deck, but they are definitely not. So we will play Psymaster Thopterist. We will play Grafdigger's Cage. Make a Thopter. Go to combat. Attack Jace. Opponent. Gonna block flip? Wow! Gives up on the thing in the ice with... Okay. Wow! Wow, 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 wow. Could go infinite. How do we go infinite from here? I am very surprised our opponent gave that up. Opponent brainstorms with Jace, looking for some action, drawing some cards. Back up to 3 cards at hand. Yeah, I am very confused what's going on. Okay, another thing in the ice. 2 cards in hand. Opponent. Passing. Wait, not passing. Opting. Okay. We would like to kill this Jace. That's goal number 1. Sir, whoa, opponent. Whew! They're gonna be able to flip this thing in the ice? That would be something. A bad something. Opponent passes. We draw a land. So play Thopter Foundry. Make a Thopter. Play Polluted Delta. Go to combat. Everything. Jace the Mind Sculptor. Opponent. Blocks. Gives up on the Jace. Okay. Huh. Our opponent is playing this in a way that I'm not really making sense of. MTGA matchmaking, so needs to change the rating of Teferi. Ooh. Oh, they made some good changes for Magic Arena with the weekly events, the Planeswalker Stained Glass events, where you only need to get to 10 wins now, which is pretty nice. Yeah, I don't know what our opponent's plan is. I am confused. I am very confused. I'm going to GP Minneapolis for Modern and want to play Burn or Humans. Ooh. I think Burn has gotten a... Thing in the Ice is going to flip. Let's just pass. We don't have enough to really ping anything to death. Woof. Okay, well, wanna know. I don't know how, but that was just odd. I don't know what our opponent's plan was exactly, but we got the win somehow. I wish they could just credit games that were real games but not wids. Right now, just encourage me to scoop if I get behind. Yeah, I mean, that's that is how Arena works for the most part. That was a good first match. This deck's looking good. There might not be a replay video tomorrow, by the way. No replay for this one. You were going on about Burn and Humans. Kitty Fisher thought. Burn seems to have gotten a nice boost of power from the Horizon lands, the Canopy lands. So I think that is a vote in favor of Burn. So I might lean towards that. I mean, Humans is still a legit deck, but I think that Burn got more toys from Modern Horizons than Humans. That'd be my guess. We got a new donation from Lysergic Dirge. $10 donation. Love all your content, Seth. Say hi to my wife, Brittany. I watch you so often that you're basically family. Well, thank you so much for the donation, and hello, Brittany. Hopefully you're enjoying the stream. And, yeah, I'm honored to be almost, basically, part of the family. Oh, thank you. Definitely appreciate it. Phone it. Wait, what are we claiming? No, that'll be a replay YouTube. A replay video. I was joking. It was a joke. Just a joke. Misty, crack it. Yeah, I mean, there's a chance Hogaak ends up getting a old Bannerino. Hogaak, so what's at the top of your potential modern banning list? What is at the top of your list? I'm curious. I would say, Karn. Maybe not Karn, but Mycosynth Lattice is probably in the conversation. Scavenging Ooze, Giver of Runes. Alright, opponent is playing it fair. Darkslick Shores. Sword of the Meek. Pass the turn. Well, next turn might be sweet. Next turn we have potential Urza. Or we have Psy plus Mox Opal. Opponent, Ooze. Sure. Stuck on one land. Okay. That sounds good. Opponent passes. We draw Sword of the Meek. I think we're going to Psy first. I think we're going to play Snow-Covered Island. Play Psy Master Thopterist. Play Mox Opal. Make a Thopter. Pass the turn, and next turn might be a very good turn. Oh, Altar of Dimension might have a small chance. Lattice, Allosaurus, oh, that's another one. Especially with London Mulligan rule. The Neoform deck might be on the list. Faithless Looting, that's been talked about for a while. Yeah, Stoneforge still being banned is just, that's ridiculous. That is the most ridiculous. There's so many busted things that Stoneforge is just, it's almost funny how not scary it is compared to what's going on in the modern format. Opponent. Oh, there's plenty of commands. Opponent. We're missing a piece to go off, to go infinite, but we still have a very powerful turn, most likely. So, we get to, let's see, Polluted Delta. Crack Polluted Delta. So we don't go infinite, but we still should be able to make a lot of value with Psy and Urza. So get a Snow-Covered Island. Play Urza. Make a Construct. Pithing Needle. Make a Thopter. And opponent! Done and done! And still winning! Still getting along! Whew! Alright. Ha! So what fair thing is our opponent playing? Are they playing like Vizier Druid combo? Is that what they're trying to do? Why is Moto no longer has a London Mulligan rule? So the London Mulligan rule went away. There was a test and it went away. But it's coming back everywhere the beginning of June. Undefeated. Oink. Uh, yeah, Dead of Winter seems good. We can go down Nile Spellbomb, I think. Go down Damping Sphere, I think. Go down... Are they playing a fair deck or a combo deck? That's the main question. That's what I'm not 100% sure about. Probably don't need this many Pithing Needles. We can keep maybe one. Keep one as a tutor target. Bring in... Ether Grid seems really good at just shooting down their creatures. You think it's Devoted Druid combo? Yeah, that would make sense. That can win through Ensnaring Bridge. Pithing Needle does stop Devoted Druid, though, right? So maybe we go one Ensnaring Bridge, two Pithing Needles. They definitely have the oof in the sideboard. Yeah, that is an annoying card for us. Although, Ether Grid, Size, Urzas, we do have ways to beat it. Let's try it like that, see how it goes. Yeah, Giver of Rooms does seem like a hint at combo. Ooh. Alright. This seems fine. 4 is for our opponent, and passes. Wow, all the combos. Alright, let's do some blind naming. We're gonna name Devoted Druid. Hopefully we're right. Pass the turn. It could be like a fair creature deck. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. Well, there's our Ether Grid, though. Play... Ugh, oof. Let's just play Goblin Engineer. Get a... Astrolab. Well, we're gonna have to deal with the oof at some point. Opponent. Yeah, we have ways to beat it. Opponent plays a Forest. Devoted Druid. Haha. Opponent getting in, hitting us. Sure. We would just like to draw a land. There's a land. So play an island. Play... Thopter Foundry. Pass the turn. Actually, yeah, let's do this now. Goblin Engineer, get back Astrolab, sack Thopter Foundry, draw a card. And pass the turn. It's kind of cute that we could just keep looping Astrolabs to draw extra cards. Yeah, eventually the grid is going to be good. Opponent gets in. We're not quite there yet, but we'll get there eventually. Hits us down to 16. Misty. Okay, so Misty Raid Forest. Play Astrolab. Draw a card. Play Mox Opal. Crack Misty. Snow-covered island. Ether Grid. And pass the turn. Alright, now we get out from under the oof, and we're ready to go. Opponent, Noble Hierarch, sure. That is acceptable. Giver of Runes, also sure. Also acceptable. Opponent, combat. Attacks, well, ping. And ping. No oof for you. Opponent passes. We draw Mox Opal. I kind of just want to kill everything. Ping. Sword of the Meek. Ping. Engineer. Get back Foundry. Sack Sword of the Meek. Foundry. Sack Astrolab. Get a Thopter. Get back, Sword of the Meek. Ping. And then Mox Opal. Sack Sword of the Meek. Get back, Sword of the Meek. Ping. Mox Opal. Keep the new one. Sack Sword of the Meek. Get back, Sword of the Meek. And I say we ping. No oof, no problem. That was a good one. Our opponent, they even had the oof. They had their I win sideboard card and Ether Grid like pseudo combo, and that was pretty impressive. And we are up to 2-0. 2-0 and no shame scoops preceding that, I promise. I cross my heart. No shame scoops. All right. Maybe we're gonna feed the kids tonight. Maybe we're gonna feed the kids tonight. Yeah, Stony Silence would not die as easily, that's for sure. Okay. Let's keep going. Huh. Alright, I mean, I guess we keep this. Whir of Invention's nice. Bobble, Mox Opal, Sigh. I think we just kind of like Watery Grave pass here. Lazy Titan 4, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. So yeah, the deck list is now a pop down over on the left-hand side. It hurts watching the deck I play get demolished. Yeah, that was definitely demolishing. But impressive for our deck. Yes, nothing happened before 2-0. Nothing. Nothing at all. I swear to the magic gods. No, you're good, Wheel Dragon. Did I miss one of your Astrolabe? Alright. We'll go with Astrolabe. Thank you, Wheel Dragon. Opponent. Mills some stuff. Alright. This is the test. Opponent passing. We draw. Snow-covered island. Next turn, we could try to get some defense. Some graveyard hate. Alright, Steam Vents. Steam Vents tapped. Pass the turn. See how dead we are. We're trusting in this Whir of Invention to find us something to keep us alive. Blake. So I get my wish, see how this deck does against Hogaak. Yeah, I think we have a lot of good pieces to fight the Hogaak deck. We'll see how it turns out in practice. That is to be determined. Is there a budget way to build this deck? Well, Urza's pretty expensive on its own, so that's definitely kind of a concern that Urza's just super costly. Faithless Looting. Okay. Nothing bad. Nothing bad. Take it easy, opponent. No killing. If we get one more turn, we can get Grafdigger's Cage. Bridge from below. Bloodghast. Okay. Opponent. What do you got? We have Bridge. We have Grafdigger's Cage, also in the main deck. Alright. Snow-covered mountain. Gets back the Bloodghast. Sure. And passes? Looting. Whoo. Looting and looting and looting. Alright. Well, the question is going to be, what do we tutor for? Opponent. Yeah, hopefully people can find a way to beat it. Discards Leyline. I don't know about main deck Leyline. That seems like a not super good card. But maybe the meta's mirror heavy enough that it's worth it. So let's Spire Bluff. It would be sweet to run outside, but I think we just have to play Mishra's Bobble. Play Mox Opal. And pass the turn. Pass the turn with the ability to tutor up something. I don't think we can play Psy. I think if we play Psy, there's a good chance our opponent just runs us over. I think we need to whir first, and then hopefully work towards Psy in the future. We're going to have to whir for Graveyard Hate, most likely. Lord of Mouse, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. I mean, it would be sweet to just like Psy, artifact, start the value going, but I think we got to wait one more turn and try to either get Grafdigger's Cage or Nile Spellbomb, depending on what our opponent does. Altar of Dementia. Huh. Well, in that case, we might be getting Pithing Needle. Yeah, we might just have to snag Needle now. Yeah, I think that's what we gotta do. 1, 2, 3, and tap. Whir of Invention. Pithing Needle. Altar of Dementia. So no shenanigans for you, opponent, for the time being. So what are the chances that Hogaak deck gets banned soon? I think it's really too early to really say. It's obviously looked good immediately since coming into the format, but I think it's too early to really call for bannings or anything. Opponent gets to get in. Wow, leaving back the Bloodghast. Okay. Hits us. Sack Stitcher Supplier. Mills. Bloodghast Vengevine. Huh. We're going to need a bridge too, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do we keep this Bobble? 1, 2, 3, 4. Play Urza. Make a construct. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, they're going to have a big board coming for us. Yeah, we need to sack an artifact creature. Alright, let's see what we draw. Just a land. Well, I guess that puts us on Snow-Covered Mountain. Play Urza. Make a dork. Play Psy. But we're a mana short. A mana short of being able to sack this construct and get rid of the bridges. So tap, 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 play Psy. And pass the turn. Well, let's see if we get another turn. How bad will this turn be? Opponent untaps. Yeah, we get a construct, but we can't kill it. Opponent sacks, bridge, mills. They have Gravecrawler, so Vengevines are definitely coming back. That's a lot of power. Bloodghasts are coming back. that grows the carrion feeder. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Do we even survive this turn? Hey, what's up, Bad? How are you? Opponent. Faithless looting. Try to get more jank in the graveyard. Oh! That might mean they can't get back their Vengevines. That might have been a misplay. Gravecrawler. They played a land, right? So they can't play another creature? Oh, that might have been a misstep by our opponent. Gets in. Yeah, we'll just take the hit. All right, opponent, do your worst. Opponent gets in, hits us. I have my updated deck. Want your opinion of it? Ooh, let me see, Dragon. I mean, yeah, that was a very weird line for our opponent. Is it... Let's see. Urza... wait. Where is... Alright, let me see, Dragon. I think I found it. This deck probably wants Mirrodin Besieged in it. Yeah, I don't know. It might. Mirrodin Besieged is a sweet card. Renaissance, eh? Let's see what we draw here. Astrolabe. Well, I mean, that's essentially free, since it makes mana with Urza. So, play Astrolabe. Make a Thopter. I guess it actually generates mana. Mishra's Bauble. Make a Thopter. Okay. So, Urza. Tap Pithing Needle Thopter. Sigh. Actually, no. Oh, what are we sacking? Maybe we just have to sack the Astrolabe? Alright, let's tap that as well. Tap Astrolabe. Yeah, the Ren and 6 decks looks fun. That's a deck I definitely want to try. See if you grind out some value with the graveyard with Ren and 6. I like it. Do you plan on playing Slivers anytime soon? If so, here's a deck list. Not exactly sure about the sideboard, but feel free to give your input. Ooh, yes. Slivers is also on my to-play list for Modern Horizon, so... yeah, definitely hoping to play it at some point. Just fire out for Urza twice on opponent's end step. I think we got to get rid of the bridge from below. Sack Astrolabe, sack Thopter. Get rid of the bridge. Play Snow-Covered Island. Astrolabe. Make a Thopter. Draw. Needle. Play Needle. Make a Thopter. This Needle's actually really good on Carrion Feeder. Name Carrion Feeder. Urza. Tap, tap. 3, 4, 5. Activate Urza. Urza. Astrolabe. Alright, sure. Thopter, card. Into land. . And I'll go to combat. Attack our opponent. Opponent blocks. Yes. Oh, this is working, Dizzy Turtle. And we will just pass the turn. Needles and needles and needles. Dizzy Turtle, welcome to the Fishbowl for the 10th month. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big Scoops tier for our new subscriber. Astrolabi is very, very good in this deck. Another Faithless Looting for our opponent. It seems pretty excellent. Slivers looks sweet. Cloud Thresher seems like a good addition. I really want to play like Spiteful Sliver Blasphemous Act. I think that sounds spicy. That looks like a fun Sliver deck though. I also kind of want to try the first Sliver, even though I think it's probably incorrect. It still seems sweet. Stitcher Supplier, Mills. There's Big Papa Hogaak, Gravecrawler, and the Vengevines for days and days. Sure. Although, we kind of have a lot of blockers now, so I don't know if this just... I don't think this just beats us. And if we ever find our combo, we go infinite, infinite, infinite. Yeah, the two Pithing Needles have been very good. Very essential to our plan. Opponent found another bridge from below, but they don't have a sack outlet because they've both been Pithing Needled. Opponent going to get back Hogaak, sure. We're going to draw a bunch of cards. And then hopefully we're just going to go off with Urza. That is the plan. Have you thought about using Snowlands in Legacy? Snow Nick Fit with 8 Baleful Strix to sound sweet. That does sound sweet. I haven't really thought about Modern Horizons much in Legacy yet, but that does sound awesome. Opponent. Attacks, attacks, attacks. Attacks, attacks, attacks. So... we will do some blocking. Step 1. So block here. Block here. Block here. Block here. Block here. Block here. And now we do a little Urza Sai wombo combo. Tap a Thopter. Tap a Thopter. Sai. Sack the Thopters, draw a card. Get rid of the bridges. Dab the Rev Ryan for the 22nd month. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big Soups here for you. I love you, Seth. Can you say what's up to Jackson, my 5-year-old? Well, Jackson, what is up to you? Thank you so much for watching. And thank you for the resub, Dab the Rev Ryan. Jackson. That is actually reminds me, my sister is about to have a baby, and it's also actually oddly going to be named Jackson. Jax. All right, let's see. So Sack Thopter. So thank you so much for watching. Yeah, Uncle Seth. All right. So block, block, block. Down to 13. Yeah, we're going to crack the baubles. It costs us mana, 1,000,000 blood gas. Well, bauble number 1 cracked. Opponent gets back 1,000,000 blood gas. Opponent's drawing. There's our Thopter Foundry. Opponent's drawing Blood Crypt. Sack the bauble. We're drawing. Sword of the Meek. Another Urza. Alright. I mean, if we hit a Sword of the Meek, we win. We go infinite and a half. We get quite a few draws to find it. We could also find Goblin Engineer to put in our graveyard. Yes, I will have to teach him how to play Magic. Odd Mistake, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Soups here for our new subscriber. That's not exactly what we are looking for. So... all right, first off, tap this, sack this and this, draw a card. Oh, there it is. So now we go infinite, and our opponent scoops it up, I assume. Thopter Foundry, that's what we're looking for. Thopter Foundry, make a Thopter. And then we will play Sword of the Meek. And we will make a Thopter. And now we will go as infinite can be, as we will, first off, sacrifice an opponent. They're done. So this is where we're at if you haven't seen it before. The combo is, with Urza out in this combo, we use Thopter Foundry. Well, first we tap Sword of the Meek for a mana. Then we use Thopter Foundry, sack Sword of the Meek. We get a Thopter, the Sword of the Meek comes back untapped, tap Thopter, tap Sword of the Meek for 2 mana, sack it for 1 mana, 2 mana, 1 mana, 2 mana, 1 mana, infinite Thopters, infinite life, then eventually we have like 1,000 mana, and we just activate Urza, play our entire deck, and that should take down Hogaak. We took down Hogaak there anyway. Whew! We're still getting it done, and we got a new donation in celebration. Dan Wildfire with a $2 donation. Have you thought about Temur Panza with Collected Conjuring? Finding 2 Stone Rain, Pillage, Molten Rain seems good. I have considered it, Dan. The challenge of Collected Conjuring, and I haven't figured out how to make it work yet, is somehow finding a way to have enough sorceries. Like, if you think about Collected Company decks, you're usually trying to get close to 30 creatures, maybe 28 on the low end. And if you have, like, 24, you're getting in the, like, I don't know if you actually should be playing Collected Company range. It seems very, very difficult to get anywhere near that number with sorceries, and still have a deck that can compete. So I love the idea of, like, hitting 2 land destruction spells. Seems insanely powerful. The question is, how do you fit 25 plus sorceries in a deck? Not counting Collected Conjuring. So you got Collected Conjuring, 20, at least like 25, let's say, other sorceries. That leaves you maybe 10 slots for non-sorceries, and even that, 25 is kind of low end. So that's a challenge, but it sounds really sweet, Dave. I hope I can crack the code at some point and figure it out, because it sounds super sweet. Urza has been great abs and chance. We have been kind of crushing it with Urza. We should probably sideboard against Hogaak. So against Hogaak, we Unmoored Ego, might be worth it. Echoing Truth, probably unnecessary. Bridge, Dead of Winter could be fine. Needle was good. Grafdigger's Cage. We might just already like have all of our stuff for this matchup, or a lot of it. We can bring in a Dead of Winter, I guess. Oh boy, we should have started sideboarding just a tiny bit earlier, perhaps. Unmoored Ego might be too slow. Ether Grid seems slow. Maybe just like this. Unmoored Ego does seem good. We'll bring it in for game 3 if we lose. Watch Rare tomorrow, beginning more sealed. I'm sure you'll approve. Ooh, I'm excited, Jay Zoller. You have a sealed collection that I am very jealous of. And to think, I thought Temporal Aperture was great when it came out in Urza Saga. Now it's printed on steroids. That is true. It is way, way better than it used to be. This hand's reasonable. We get redraws, a Pithing Needle to shut down a sack outlet, and then a Whir to find Graveyard Hate. This seems, other than a finisher, this seems close to what we're looking for. Although our opponent's likely going to have answers now to our artifacts, more likely. Am I going to GPDC? No. Is that this weekend? If it's this weekend, I'm definitely not. I believe that that my next GP is Vegas, unless something comes up before that. But yeah, so we'll see. Yeah, no, I won't be there this weekend, sadly. But it sounds fun. What is the format? Is it standard? Standard GP? When is our first big Modern tournament with Modern Horizons? That's what I want to see. And you know they're probably... they probably don't have coverage of it anyway, do they? Wizards. Modern Horizons Limited. That sounds fun. Oh, when is... oh, they have the bridge, too. When is Seattle? Isn't Seattle Modern Horizons Limited as well? That must be next weekend. Oh, that's right, because it's at the same time as... It's at the same time as the Mythic Championship. Alright. Well, one thing we've learned so far in this match is that Pithing Needle is actually very effective against the Bridgevine deck. I'm only 11 and have watched for a year, and you have taught me so much about the game. Thank you. Well, on the Fritz 99, thank you for watching, and I'm glad you're learning something. Our main goal is to have fun, but hopefully people learn something too. And worst case, you learn from my mistakes. You learn what not to do. Dallas in 2 weekends in Modern, and there's no... Yeah, SCG counts, but there's no SCG this week, is there? I was watching the Invitational last week, and I thought they were saying, like, they were off for a month or something, like, for quite a long time before the next SCG. Oh, alright. Nile Spellbomb. That's a good one. So, we will Astrolab. Draw a card. We will Mox Opal. Flooded Strand. Crack Flooded Strand. Snow-covered Island. Archwell, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription and for the kind words. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Does having very young players with impressionable minds freak you out a little or a lot? Honestly, I have like a million. I'm the oldest of a really big family with a bunch of younger siblings. So honestly, having kids younger than me around does not really freak me out. I'm kind of used to that role. That's like been my role for my entire life, like growing up, like being the big brother who's got to like whatever look out for my younger siblings. So that's so for me that doesn't actually freak me out at all. If anything, I'm kind of honored by it, but yeah, not really a freak out thing. I'm used to it. So let's just Nile Spellbomb. And pass the turn. Yeah, we gotta get the Spellbomb out. Yeah, I'm the oldest of, there's, 9 children in my family, so 8 siblings. Massive family. Bloodghast, well, we are going to have to crack this now. So, Nile Spellbomb. Nuke the graveyard. Draw a card. Well, this is a pretty good Spellbomb. Get rid of Bloodghast. We got rid of a ton. You're a big dude, right? Yeah, I'm pretty big. I'm a big guy and like almost 6'4". Yeah, 9 growing up was definitely interesting. For sure. Yes, I mean, I love all my siblings, but I would also not want to have 9 children. I would not want to do it. Guessing your parents didn't believe in TV or condoms. Yeah, apparently not. Phone it gets in. Now to 13. Well, we do gotta make sure we don't just die to the board. Opponent passes. Polluted Delta. 1, 2. Well, let's Astro Laby. Do any of the others play MTG? Not really. Not anywhere near like I do. I taught some of my younger siblings how to play, but they don't actually play. Maybe it's safest just to leave up Whir of Invention this turn, I guess. Yeah, pass. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hogaak, Bloodghast. Yeah, let's just pass. How many basic snow lands do you think are the minimum to play Astrolabe in your Pauper deck? Ugh. You need a decent amount. You need a decent amount. Probably in Modern you can get away with less because you can fetch. Huh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. I guess we're going to whir for Bridge, I think. The deck feels pretty good. Gravecrawler for our opponent. Are we going to be able to get empty-handed enough for Bridge is another realistic concern. I guess we can make some we could also just go for the combo. Opponent goes to combat. Attacks. Okay. So we take 5 down to 8. What is a better bet for surviving? Going for our combo or going for Ensnaring Bridge? That's our big question here. Opponent hits us. Yes, we have been Urza's comboing. I know you recently did Zombie deck in Standard. In the video, you said you said you liked playing it. Would you consider a Zombie deck for Modern that literally played every Zombie Lord like the Walker deck, or have you done something like that before? Have not done exactly that. Oh, what do you say, chat? Do we get the... I guess Engineer can get the combo. That's true. All right, 1, 2. Well, I guess let's just whir. So whir of Invention and figure out what we're gonna get. Whir X3. That's all we can go for. So options are Ensnaring Bridge, Grafdigger's Cage. I guess it's just Ensnaring Bridge. Take Ensnaring Bridge. Untap. Urza. That's interesting. Wow. We're actually close to just winning here. Surprisingly close to just winning. Emmy, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Are you planning on making another Black Red Goblin video for Modern Horizons? I am. In Zombies, we've played Zombies before, but I don't think we've ever just played all of the lords in a deck. Do we actually have the mana to do everything is a problem. So we play Urza. Play a land, play Urza. Urza, tap Construct, tap Pithing Needle. Filter, play Goblin Engineer, and then tap this, play Thopter Foundry. I think that actually does work if our opponent doesn't have anything. So play Snow-Covered Island. Play Urza. Make a Construct. Tap Construct. Tap Pithing Needle. Add red mana. Play Goblin Engineer. Goblin Engineer. Tutors up Sword of the Meek. Urza, tap, and tap for black. Play Thopter Foundry. And go infinite. Tap for mana. Sack Astrolabe. Thopter. Oh, man. Okay, game. Game. Tap, tap. We just got to not time out. Tap, tap. Thopter Foundry. Mana. Sack. Make a Thopter. Return it. Oh, no. We got to not time out. That's the main concern. If our opponent's not going to scoop, so we get it back. We tap. Like, this ends with us playing our entire deck. If we can do it without timing out. Sack this. Get back Sword of the Meek. Tap. Sack. Oh, I wish we didn't have to click the floating mana. Get back Sword of the Meek. Tap. I mean, we're gaining infinite life, too. I don't think our opponent can beat us from here. Tap. Sack. Infinite life, infinite mana, infinite tokens, infinite ability to play our entire deck, and Hogaak, no match. Everyone's hyped about Hogaak, but Urza just saying, no way to the Hogster. Well, alright. We can't cast that. Alright, back to Happy Fun Times. Tap. I mean, I guess we mostly want to do this until we hit Graveyard Hate is the main thing or something along those lines. Nidajuk, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soup cheer for our new subscriber. I can't really look at the chat right now or we're going to time out. And we want to avoid timing out. So if you have important messages, just save them until we finish this combo. And then I will catch them all. Zach. Yes. Tap. Sack. Yes. Tap. Maybe our opponent will just get bored and scoop. Sack. Yes. Tap. Sack. Yes. Tap. Sack. Yes. We still have like 6 minutes. And even if we... I mean, our opponent probably still just dies after we untap. But if we hit like Graveyard Hate, then it would like pretty much guarantee it. Tap, sack. 9 mana. Not the swiftest combo ever, but good enough. Sack. Alright, let's activate Urza, see what we hit. Spin the wheel. Land. Spin the wheel. Pithing Needle. Name. Bloodstained Mire. And back to having fun. Tap. Sack. Oh boy. No timeouts, please. Tap. Oh, and the Thopters are getting further away from Urza, which means it's... Alright, Ponent! Scoops it up. Oh, we already have we already have Alter Needled. That was already needled from before. Alright. Well. Alright. 3-0 with Urza. Maybe this deck is really good. The kids are already eating. And this is the second time we've been, like, maybe going for a 5-0. Maybe. We're up to 3-0. We almost got there with the Hogaak deck. And now we're trying to get it with the Urza deck. Maybe. Yeah, maybe our opponent was waiting for a lethal amount of Thopters. All right, I'm reading the chat again. Before we get to the next round, a reminder that our sponsor today is Card Ordered. If you're looking for sweet new Modern Horizons cards, like Urza, for example, you can get them from over at cardkingdom.com. So thank you to them for supporting the show. Definitely appreciate it. And with that, Card Kingdom. With that, let's go on to the next round. Did I say... I'm pretty sure I said Card Kingdom. I don't really have kids. That's just a... does anyone remember how that joke started? Does anyone remember Does anyone? Well, I definitely met Card Kingdom. My apologies to Card Kingdom. If you're looking for Moto cards, Card Hoarder is pretty awesome. But Card Kingdom, if you're looking for paper cards, they're the way to go. Do you have a sponsor punt? We might need one. Yeah, I don't know where I don't remember how that started. I don't remember how it started, but now it's just a joke about doing well enough to get to open treasure chests. I don't know. I don't know how that actually started. What did I miss? Just got back to the stream. Missed 2 rounds. So far you missed Urza just stopping people. Urza's been great. It's been very, very good. Well, you can't keep this one. This we can keep. Astro Laby. We will keep. Opponent. Dog of Myth with the gift subs. 5 gift subs going out to Moose Soup, Quircy, Golden Chicken Kitty, Cold Snap, and Mobley. Oh boy. Doing it again. Thank you so much for the gift subs and Dog of Myth, and welcome to our new subscribers. Thank you so much for your subscriptions. Big soups here for all of you. Well, alright. Astrolaby. Flooded Strand. Crack Flooded Strand. Get a snow-covered island. I think we can wait a turn. I think we can wait. Let's Astrolaby. Draw a card. Sigh. Alright, pass the turn. So we have a needle. That's our only... Yeah, Astrolab is very good. We haven't lost a single match, not from punting or shape scooping, that's for sure. In this league, we have not. We haven't even lost a single game in this league somehow. But, yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, Wheel Dragon. No idea. Someone asked if you had kids, and you denied it. For a while, it was, oh, okay. There was a joke that they had no shoes. And Moto once bought them shoes, eventually became feeding them. It's a joke from the earliest days of our stream. That sounds that sounds right. Jay Zoller, your official stream historian. You're the Brian David Marshall of our stream. Opponent, Blood Crypt, Bloodghast. Oh, no Bloodghast. Ugh, Carrion Feeder. Alright. Opponent, passing. Ether Grid. Well, we will play Pithing Needle. Name Carrion Feeder. Hope they don't have Altered Hand. Polluted Delta. Mishra's Bobble. Pass the turn. Next turn, if we hit a land, we can tutor up Graveyard Hate. We'll see. We'll see if it's enough. We're going to need Bridge eventually, too. Opponent. Aye! It's the Altar of Dementia. Sacks. Make some more zombies. Mills. Oh! They milled Hogaak. Wow. That was the card on the top of your deck? So now we're dead, right? This is infinite. 2 bridges, yeah. All right. Well, I mean, if you've never seen the Hogaak combo, this is how it works. I think BDM gets a bad end of that comparison. So opponent, yeah. So this is where they just opponent has turn 3 infinite mill kill, and that's another bridge from below. They sack all their stuff. They get back Hogaak. They sack Hogaak. Eventually, they will turn it on us. And, yeah. All right. Well, I mean, opponent just a turn too fast there, honestly. Yeah, I mean, Hogaak is the deck. It is the deck of Modern at the moment. We'll see if it remains the deck. It definitely has the biggest target on its head. I mean, there's a reason this deck has Grafdigger's Cage, Nile Spellbomb, 3 Pithing Needles in the main deck. And that is to fight the Hogaak deck. That is the reason. Even Damping Sphere can kind of do some things. So what did we do last time? went down Ether Grid and went up 2 Den of Winners and basically just kept it the same. 1 Emrakul in the side. Yeah, the problem is, like, Emrakul could help stop the mill kill, but they're still going to have, like, a ton of power. I think more broken free dredge spells were not necessarily probably what most people were hoping for when they said playable modern cards, but it is a playable modern card, that's for sure. Should all decks run at least so I don't think so, because I think you lose anyway. Like, if they can combo, they're going to have a massive board. They're going to have all their Vengevines in the graveyard. They're going to have all their Gravecrawlers, all their Bloodghast. So even if you can stop the mill kill, you're likely still just going to die. Is Richard ever streaming? I can't think of a time that Richard has ever streamed outside of Commander Clash, when we've done like live Commander Clash episodes. Echoing Truth, it's not as good as it looks because they have so many sack outlets. So while it might seem like, oh, you can get rid of a bunch of zombies, in practice they can often just sack the one you target and fizzle most of it. Yeah, let's try it like this. All right, we're on the play, which is helpful. Okay. Needle's good. Maybe we just have to always needle altar. Maybe that's how this works. Polluted Delta, crack it. Snow-covered island. Astrolabe. Laby. Draw card. That is a land. Now, Mishra's Bobble. Mishra's Bobble. Pass the turn. Opponent. Why no Academy Ruins? We have Goblin Engineer to get back most of our stuff, so it's not as necessary. And can be kind of clunky with like Word of Invention. I could see trying it as a one-of, but I don't know if it's super needed. Bridge from Below, Bloodghast. All right, let's see what we're drawing. Another War of Invention. Okay. Untap. Draw 2. A little tight on mana. Oh, play Needle. Name Altar of Dementia. Pass the turn. We could really use a land. Really, really, really. Yeah, Altar's pretty busted. Opponent. Insolent Neonate. Gonna start digging and making zombies. Opponent. Sax. Vengevine. Oh boy. There might be a Vengevine coming already. Oh boy. Opponent's had good draws this game. Veribit for the 28th month. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Ooh, no land? Okay. Big Scoops tier for our new subscriber. Well, Bobble, we gotta crack it. We gotta hit a land here. Another Urza. That's not a land. Oh, please land. Oh, okay, Mox Opal, that works. Play Mox Opal. And pass the turn. Yeah, let's just pass. Pass the turn. Now we're hopefully in good shape. Loco Lejua, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Scoops here for our new subscriber. Will Neoform combo in Standard work? I think it'll work sometimes. It might be more against the odds, Ian, than anything. Wow. Cashes in the last land for Stitcher's supplier. That is greedy. And we have a new donation from Turn 2 Infect, $5 donation. Hey, Seth, just want to say thank you for the hard work you did. Also, the Labe, E, in Astrolabe is pronounced baby, but with a L. Wait. Baby with an L. That's how I'm saying it. Laby. Oh, babe. Oh, it's babe. I see. Oh, thank you, Turtu, in fact, for the donation and the correction. Dad and Dad the Bear, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, Chalice would be good. Hey, what's up, Lady Atarka? How are you tonight? I couldn't resist. What's up, Dinotrod? I guess we let this resolve. Sure. Do it. We still would like a land to get Urza going. Alright, now we will. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're X1. Take Grafdigger's Cage. And Bloodghast, you are not returning. No, sir, by the Grafdigger's Cage. It's odd that you're doing Engineer, not Trophy Mage, but Engineer seems better as Sword can go from the yard. Vengevine, also node. Well, opponent's going wide. If we draw a land, we get down Urza, though, and then things go sweet. Oh, is this Hogaak from hand? Ugh. Alright. Hogaak from hand. That's a big old beater. Opponent getting in for 2. Hits us. Down to 17. It's a land. 1, 2, 3, 4. Urza, 1, 2, 3, 4. Huh. Can we Urza? LaPlato handing out the gift subs. 5 gift subs to Trophy Wolf, Licotricky, Sisut, Vile the 3, and Demalu. Welcome y'all to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups cheer for our new subscriber. Hogaak does have trample. I guess we can take a hit from it though. Yeah, let's take a hit. I wanna get down Urza. So we can play Urza. We could whir for Ensnaring Bridge, but I think we can wait till next turn. Goblin Engineer. Take Sword of the Meek. I mean, we also might be able to just go infinite. Pass the turn. I mean, if our opponent can't do anything to our board, we just take the hit and then go infinite and win that way. That also gets the job done. Hey, Seth. Just got here. Do you like my Core Set 2020 base deck off Sharkin Instant Deck? Ooh, let me see, Green Mage. Yeah, I was thinking about that too. With all the Chandras, there are some sweet new options for Mono Red Super Freds. I like a Green Mage. I think Acolyte of Flame is perfect for that deck. It's 3 mana, and it pumps all your other Planeswalkers. It seems like a really good addition. Yeah, there's a pretty good chance we just win. Like, we can take the beats, Whir of Invention, get Thopter Foundry, and then we're back to infinite. Infinite. Yeah, so many Chandras. Alright, opponent, Bloodstained Mire. Cannot get back Bloodghast. Cracks, Bloodstained Mire. Blood Crypt, untapped. Still can't get back Bloodghast. They might have removal, I guess, like artifact removal. I think this deck has a decent a decent matchup against Hogaak. Did we brew this deck? No. This is a Thopter Sword Urza deck that someone played on Magic Online. Hey Seth, I appreciate your videos and your interaction with the community. They actually got me back into playing Magic again. Oh, thank you so much, Memphis, for the kind words. And welcome back to the Magic world. Shenanigans on our Graph Digger's Cage. Okay. Sure, certainly. Opponent, combat. The bad news for our opponent is I think we win here. Gets it. With the Hogster. So what is this? What is this double spark double thing? So people are mentioning on YouTube. There's some. I don't really understand what they're saying. There's some weird quirk. If you could get a spark double that is not copying something on the battlefield, like if you neoform it out on an empty battlefield, essentially, then you play another one and copy the original one. Something. It like keeps copying itself or something, and you get a bunch of counters. I am very confused by what people are saying, but there's some weird rules quirk that I can't really wrap my head around exactly what it means. So if anyone knows, let me know. Thanks so much for the Astral Drift through. I was having a hard time figuring out a competitive list for it. Well, thank you, Sub-Zero. I'm sure there could still be some tuning around the edges, but in general, I think it's competitive enough. CFB GC definitely used London Mulligan a few days ago on stream. Ooh, sweet. Alright, so 1, 2, 3. I mean, unless they have surgical, I think this is a win. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. War of Invention. X2. Thopter Foundry. Tap this for mana. Thopter Foundry. Sack Astrolabe. Get back Sword of the Meek. Tap, tap. And now, okay, we're back to infinite. See how long it takes for our opponent to scoop. Tap, tap, sack. Always yield. All right, we're back to the trying not to climb out during the combo. Tap, tap, sack. Player deck. This is another one of those combos, like many combos, that are, oh, if you have the spark double answer, wait a minute. Wait till the combo finishes and we go to sideboarding, because I'm actually, like, super curious and confused over what that is. But we need to finish this combo without timing out. So just hold on to your thoughts on Spark Double, because I really want to know about that. But I also don't want to time out. And we got a combo because they have Shenanigans. All right, tap, tap. I'll spin the Urza wheel. Sword of the Meek, sure. Well, tap. Sack. Oh boy, this is gonna take a bit, chat. Tap tap. If our opponent's not gonna scoop, sack. We're going infinite, infinite, and infinite. Yep. Tap tap. Sack. I wonder if our opponent actually thinks they have a way to beat us or what. Tap, tap, sack. Yeah, I wish there was a way to speed it up. In paper, it would go fast. Tap, tap, sack. Oh, it is going to take a lot of clicks to play our entire deck. We mostly just want to hit Graveyard Hate. That's our main mission, is to hit Graveyard Hate. And get rid of the shenanigans, I guess. Tap. This is where, I mean, I guess this is the other problem with trying to do the Jace combo is it probably just takes too long to try to actually play through your entire deck with Urza on Magic Online. So that might be something that is more practical in paper, I think, than on Moto. Because if you had Jace or Lab Maniac, this is an instant win if the opponent doesn't have interaction. But I don't know how likely it would be to actually pull it off. Oh boy. Are we just going to spend the rest of our lives doing this? Looks like. Why isn't our opponent scooping? Do they actually have a way to beat it? I mean, the combo's sweet, and it's apparently pretty effective because we keep winning with it, but tap, tap, sack. Tap, tap, sack. We're up to 25, so we're not really in danger of dying. Tap, tap, sack. And then there's still another game. Maybe our opponent's just trying to get the time win. That might be what's going on. Or maybe they think they have an answer. If we can hit Graveyard Hate, it should take care of any possibilities of our opponent coming back. I guess we should be sacking this. We should be sacking both Thopter swords. And I guess it doesn't make a difference. Oh, I wish we didn't have to click Urza every time. Click, click. We're going to activate Urza a bunch here in a minute. Hopefully. We almost have 4 activations saved up. That's kind of a big number. Pona is showing impressive persistence. Almost have 4 activations. We only have man, this has spent a lot of minutes. More minutes than we were hoping. Come on, opponent. Just scoop. Just scoop. You know you wanna. Alright, well, let's spin the Urza wheel. Temporal aperture style. See what happens. Tap, tap. And, alright, spin the wheel. Sure. Keep an Urza. Get rid of the bridge from below. Make a construct. Urza. Mishra's Bobble. Urza. Polluted Delta. Crack Polluted Delta. Thin our deck. Urza. Alright, cast. Get a Mishra's Bobble, I guess. And back to the combo. Oh boy. Alright, tap. We have 33 artifacts. That is a lot. Are we going to time out? That is the question. I'm sorry I can't read chat. If I'm reading chat right now, I know we're going to time out. So again, save your questions until either we pull off this combo or our opponent scoops. And then I promise I will answer them all. I'm still not... Why is our opponent not scooping? That's my big question. Pass and swing... I don't think we get... I want to hit Graveyard Hate first. I think that's what we really need is Graveyard Hate. But yeah, eventually we're probably going to have to do it just for the sake of... Just for the sake of all of you watching. This can't be the most compelling minutes of a Magic stream. I mean, it's effective. It's just time-consuming. Who knows? Who knows what their hand could be? My real concern is that they combo kill us. That's what I would be most afraid of. Is them actually like going infinite. And if we hit Graveyard Hate, then they definitely can't. I mean, it's probably unlikely that they can anyway. But we know they have Shenanigans. All right, we'll activate Urza like twice, and then we'll just call it. Then we'll just call him pass. If we lose, at least we lose for the sake of a better stream. Tap tap. Pay mana. Since our opponent has made it pretty clear that scooping is not part of the plans. Tap. All right. Tap tap. 10 mana. Urza. Nothing. Urza. Nothing. Yeah. All right. Well, we'll pass the turn and see what happens. Opponent untaps. And opponent scoops it up. They must have had a draw in their deck. Okay. I mean, we can get caged with engineer at any time. We can get it at any time. So if our opponent tries to do something, we can get it back. Yeah, all right. Well, we got there. All right, so what is the answer to the spark double question? Did anyone know? I'm sorry I couldn't keep up on the chat during that, or we would have all kinds of issues. Spark double, copying another spark double does nothing because it only copies what is printed on the card, so the counters will not stack. I don't think that's the answer. I think there's like an actual rules quirk. I don't even think it's a bug. I think it's like that's how it works under the rules. But I can't understand why the rules that work that way. Basically, the combo is if you have a spark double with the original text on the battlefield, the next spark double will copy the first spark double's text. So we'll try to copy something when it enters the battlefield. Since it doesn't only copy a creature but adds a +1/+1 counter to it when it enters, you get infinite +1/+1 counters on the card. And I think you loop yourself out of the game if you have no targets. Yeah, because that's basically okay. So I still don't really understand how that works. That's beyond me rules wise. But the other thing that they were saying is like, so you make those infinite counters, and then you either loop yourself or eventually have to copy something else. If you copy a planeswalker, all those counters like convert to loyalty counters. So if you could set up that board state, you put like 1,000,000 loyalty counters, +1/+1 counters on the spark double, and then after you get like 1,000,000 counters, you copy Nicole Bolas or whatever, or whatever planeswalker you want, and can ultimate it immediately. It's very strange. It is a very odd, very strange thing. I still don't really understand how it works the way it's supposed to work. Or why it works that way. But definitely a quirk. Maybe something we could build a deck around. Ugh. I think this is too slow. I think it's too slow, especially on the draw. We're on like turn 2 Goblin, turn 3 nothing. Yeah, we got a mulligan. All right. Turn 1 Grafdigger. Ooh. Keeping the needle. All right. Turn 1 Grafdigger's Cage, turn 2 Needle. That seems functional. Opponent, Faithless, looting. Okay, we got a chance. How doesn't it die to the state-based actions of the original 0/0? I don't understand. I do not. It's like a weird rules thing with layers and all kinds of just weird stuff that I do not completely understand why it does what it does. Well, Grafdigger's Cage, defense part 1, opponent. What's the fastest this deck could hypothetically go infinite? Turn 3 with Moxes. Yeah, I think turn 3 would be would be about the fastest. Opponent, Catacombs, cracks it. Gets a Blood Crypt, untapped, and Altar of Dementia. Okay, we got a Needle for that. Opponent's passing. Well, crack Bobble, take a peek. Bloodghast on top. Draw an extra card. Ooh, and a Bridge. Well, Needle. On Altar of Dementia. Polluted Delta. Go. Alright. Alright. Opponent, Faithless Looting. Definitely works with Neoform, but without Neoform. If you just cast a Spark Double on an empty board, it dies. I actually tried it. I have never been so confused over a magic rule either. Like, I really don't get it. Hardcast Bloodghast, sure. Opponent. Passes. Crack Polluted Delta. Take a Watery Grave tapped. Untap. Alright. Astro. Babe. You need something. Spire Bluff Canal. Play Thopter Foundry. Pass the turn. We do have some nice layers of defense here. We'll see. If our opponent find Artifact Destruction, it could go wrong. Opponent. Looting. They have hit a lot of lootings. That's going to help them find Artifact Destruction eventually. Discard some stuff. Stitcher Supplier. We could use a Dial Spellbomb. That would make us, wow, all the Bridge from Belows. Opponent. Last card looks to be a Hogaak. Yup. Okay. Well, there's Hogaak. Can we pull off the win? Can we pull it off? What is the answer, Armchair? Yeah, I think an Anthem could also do it. We draw Spire Bluff. Well, play Misty Rainforest. Crack Misty Rainforest. Snow-covered Island. Ensnaring Bridge. Pass the turn. Opponent. Combat. Gonna get in for a tiny bit. Sure. Down to 15. Well, we will sacrifice Astrolabe. Get a Thopter. Untap. Ugh, more lands. Well, go to combat. Hit our opponent. Spire Bluff Canal. Pass the turn. Ooh, opponent. If they can find a sack outlet, we're in serious trouble. Gets in, hits us, down to 13. Come on, deck. Give us something. Whir of Invention, something. Another land. Oh, the Flood. The Flood is on, and we are giving our opponent a ton of time to find an answer. Hit our opponent. Polluted. We gotta stop drawing lands so we get empty-handed. Opponent untaps. Goes to combat. Gets in. We don't have anything we want to sack at the moment. Opponent hits us. Well, crack Polluted Delta. Steam Vents tapped. Untap. Another Thopter Foundry. Snow-covered Island. Go to combat. Get in with the Thopter. Opponent. Down to 11. Passes. Yeah, it's only non-token. Faithless Looting. Opponent goes digging. It's only non-token, so we can't actually just sacrifice the Thopter. And oh my god. Opponent drew it. They drew it. And that's how the dream dies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 lands out of our deck. That is That is a really, really high number of lands for this deck to draw. Opponent. I am very confused what the chat is going on about. Opponent, big attack. Well, block. 1, yeah, go to 1. We got a turn to draw something. Bridges kind of go away. Yeah, we need to draw something here. We've got most of the lands out of our deck. What are we getting punted for? I'm so confused what the punts are about. I do not understand. I mean, the bridges are gone now, but we're behind 40 power or something ridiculous. Let's see. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we're still just dead. We didn't draw action fast enough. Yeah, we can't survive. I mean, we play Goblin Engineer. We can make 6 tokens. We go up to 7. But this Hogaak has Trample, so we're still just dead. Yeah, to go infinite, you need Urza. Yeah, I mean, we are dead, but... So we get to... sacrifice, token, life. I'm pretty sure this ends with death. Sacrifice, token, life. Sacrifice, token, life. Sacrifice, token, life. Sacrifice, token, life. Yeah, that Hogaak got us. Yeah, pass the turn. Opponent. So we can block 7 zombies, 2... I mean, I believe this is lethal. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Block. We take 3, 4, 5. No, we take 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. I mean, yeah, that does it. Oh, the 5-0 dream stolen! Stolen at the hands of Hogaak. You could have sacrificed the Thopter earlier in the game, get rid of Bridge from below. So, Thopter Foundry only sacks non-creature, non-token creatures. So we can't just sacrifice a Thopter to kill it. So that's not a legal Magic play. And then Engineer has Summoning Sickness. So if we lived another turn, we could have gotten it. I don't think that our opponent... I don't know. I think the attacking was fine there. I mean, if we just leave back our Thopter, then why would our opponent attack? Like, our opponent knows how their bridge from belows work, presumably. Well, our clock is faster when you consider that our opponent's not going to be able to keep dealing damage. And we are going to be able to keep dealing damage. Well, no, but our opponent's clock, their clock is, they were hitting for 3 and we were hitting for 1, but they were going to be hitting for 0 because of bridge from below. So we win the race because we get to keep attacking for the rest of the game, and our opponent does not get to attack. So even though we were technically losing damage, in those trades, over the long run, our goal is to close out the game before our opponent draws their artifact 8. Engineer is summoning sick, so we cannot use Engineer until the turn after, when it is no longer summoning sick. Let's just do it this way. Pithing Needle. Man, we've played Hogaak 3 games. Man, we've played Hogaak 3 games in a row, and this hand is apparently 100% of Hogaak hands. So we'll name Altar of Dementia. Well, you know what? People are playing Modern. Maybe this does need to get banned. Opponent. Can we Reckless Fireweaver or 2 into this deck? I mean, I guess you could, but I'm not sure. I think the deck wins if it combos. I don't think it really needs another finisher. Like, if it has a combo, the combo's gonna be good enough to work things out, usually. Alright, opponent gets a Bloodghast. And Living the Dreamerino. Alright, sure. Dreams will be lived. Opponent passes. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, well, we will. Play Polluted Delta, crack Polluted Delta. We really gotta stop drawing lands. Snow-covered Island. Sword of the Meek. Pass the turn. Opponent. Combat, attacks, gets in for a million. I made a fairly competitive Modern Ninja list. Would love for you to check out. You can send it to me. You can send me a link here. You can email it to me, saffronolive@mtggoldfish.com. Any of those ways would. That's actually a game-losing draw there. Oh, man. Brutal. Brutal. The lands keep flowing. Yeah, that land means we're not going to be able to get empty-handed fast enough to not die. Boy, that's insane. Yeah, alright. Would you just have cracked Nile Spellbomb in, Would you just have cracked Nile Spellbomb on the off chance that they had Hogaak in hand? I don't know. I mean, I guess that's a line. Well, I guess we need to draw Thopter Foundry here. Opponent gets in. Hits us to 1. Well, that is Thopter Foundry. Okay. Well, we have hope. There is hope. Play Thopter Foundry. Sacrifice. Gain a life. Snow-covered island. Sacrifice. Gain a life. All right. And now we might be good. Pass the turn. All right, that was a good draw. The Thopter Foundry is what we were hoping for. Aren't there requirements for against odds Planeswalker tribal decks that you need at least 3 versions? Yes, 3 non-Planeswalker deck versions. So technically, Karn would fit our criteria now. So maybe we'll do Karn Tribal in the future. Montague, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. So you would have just cracked the Nile Spellbomb, Stu? All right. Thopter Foundry, gain a life, and opponent scoops it up. Chandra Tribal and Standard, we actually have enough. Yeah, that's kind of the problem with Karn Tribal. That's also the problem with, like, Chandra Tribal, is it would just be, like, Blood Moon, power out Chandras, etc., etc. So that's kind of the challenge with some of the Planeswalker Tribal decks, is they actually look a lot like real decks. Did I see the rule explanation? Oh, can you send it to me again? No, I would not. I would have played Sword instead and cast Whir for Thopter Foundry. Ah, I see. That makes, wait. Am I getting a sideboarding punt? I eat toes? Hey, thank you, Bailey Gaming. Yeah, we're having fun. We're having fun. Oh, let me see. It's dreamy. Yeah, ninjas are coming on Mucha Brew on Sunday. So they are coming. No Damping Sphere. And no Ether Grid, I think. Alright, run it back. I mean, we've played this deck twice in a row, and we're 1-1. And we're up a game here, so I actually feel like this deck might have a reasonable matchup against the Hogaak deck. We have a lot of good main deck cards. This sounds kind of bridge or bust, but we got a bunch of redraws. We'll keep it. Madman's Ninja Fairies. Ooh. That looks like a sweet build. Yeah, it looks, that's kind of like where I was headed. I think my thinking on ninjas is evasive 1-drops into Ninja of the Deep Hours and Ingenious Infiltrator is what the deck's about. I didn't go with the fairy plan, but it seems sweet. I like it. Opponent passes. Engineer. Alright, Snowcovered Island. Astrolabe. Draw another engineer. Well, we can tutor up some sweet stuff from our graveyard, maybe. If we have enough time, Engineer is very powerful, and the Hogaak deck is pretty removal light. Looting for our opponent? It's a looting. Okay, thanks, Armchair General. I will give it a look on Discord after the stream. Vengevine, Bloodstained Mire. Opponent cracks it. They shouldn't be able to Vengevine this turn. Next turn, most likely. Okay, Thoughtseize. Our hand is pretty resilient. They can take Bridge, but we can potentially get it back, and we're closer to being empty-handed. No attacks for some reason. Well, Astro. Laby. Draw a card. Ooh, Dead of Winter's interesting. Well, play Mox Opal. Misty Rainforest. Crack it. Snow-Covered Island. Goblin Engineer. So, Stu, are you still around? Would you just be going for the combo then, Stu? Or would you be trying to play defense here? We can Wrath the board. Man, I think we just take Graveyard Hate. Because we get to Wrath the board next turn, I mean, I guess we can't kill a Hogaak. I want to combo as fast as possible. Interesting. Like, I would be very tempted. My first instinct would be to take Graveyard Hate here and try to slow the opponent down. Ever since you mentioned a nice sponsorship of Magic on the podcast, all I can think of is card version of the Kaepernick ad. that would be pretty good. You see the irony in the Magic gods? You did 5-0 with the Hogaak deck, and Hogaak stop you from 5-0 with this deck. That's rough. Very true. The Magic gods and Hogaak have been rough. Our Graveyard Hate is Nile Spellbomb and Grafdigger's Cage. I'm gonna take Nile Spellbomb, I think. Looping Nile Spellbomb seems very effective. And we have another Goblin Engineer. Pass the turn. We can also get back to bridge. I guess since you have a second one, get Spellbomb, play Opal, and draw. We can't activate this yet, though. We gotta wait till next turn. Summoning Sickness and all. Hey Seth, I'm playing a weird 5-color Super Friends deck in Modern. Would you mind if I sent it to you? I'd love to see it, Winterwolf. That sounds super sweet. Yeah, I gotta wait till next turn. One more turn. Opponent. Faithless Looting. But we do get to potentially Dead of Winter Nile Spellbomb. That's only really weak to Hogaak. We get rid of Vengevines. We get rid of whatever else our opponent might have. Bridge from Belows. Also get rid of the Bridge from Belows in the graveyard. Carrion Feeder. Sacks. Bridge. I think this is going to work fine. Opponent, yup. Grows Carrion Feeder. And Swamp. And passes. Okay, this is basically what we're... Oh, boy, and the cage. All right, so we will... First off, we need to get back... So, Goblin Engineer. Get back Nile Spellbomb. Sack Opal. Play Opal. Man, maybe we could just wait. Do we even need to... Do we even need to Wrath here? Ooh, let me see, Winterwolf. What about going Izzet Panza with Jace and Collected Conjuring? That way you have top deck manipulation. That sounds sweet, Dan. I like that idea. That could be a way to cheat a little bit on the number of sorceries. Ooh, that is very on point flavor-wise, Winterwolf. Got all the Planeswalkers, most of the O's. I think my only concern would be having maybe a bit more defense. Path is good. That does look sweet, and got all the powerful Planeswalkers. Seems like a fun deck to play with. Yeah, let's Spellbomb and draw. Wouldn't mind a Pithy Needle. Pithy Needle would be a nice draw. Or Whir of Invention to get Pithy Needle, I'd be fine with that too. The Uba Ninja! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Really, hey, what's up, Lights A5? Really excited for this set. Do you think we can do an update of Martyr Proc with Knight Captains one day? Yeah, that sounds like a good one. There's still a ton of decks to play, and that sounds like a good one to add to the list. I have not played any Singleton. I didn't... Since Modern Horizons came out, I've just been doing Modern Horizons stuff. We are playing some Urza Thopter Sword combo tonight. 718. Needle and name Altar. Yeah, Needle on Altar is very strong against this deck. Let me draw a Bobble. Well, get rid of the graveyard. Let's just Grafdigger's Cage. Flooded Strand, crack Flooded Strand. Snow-covered Island. Goblin Engineer. Tutor up a... Sword of the Meek. Play the Bobble. Pass the turn. Well, opponent's down to one card and no graveyard. All I got's a Carrion Feeder. I feel like we're in decent shape to go 2-1 against this deck and 4-1 overall and feed the kids, give the kids some chews, open some treasure chest, opponent, combat. Attacks? No attacks. Okay, Altar of Dementia. Well, now I kind of wish I got a Needle, but Opponent can sack, but it doesn't do much. And we can... One of the sweet things about Goblin Engineers is it's repeatable, so we keep getting back Nihil Spellbound if we want to. We played non-Hogaak decks our first 2 rounds and won. Then our last 2 rounds have been Hogaak, Hogaak, Hogaak. And we're 1-1 right now, and feeling pretty good about winning this one to go 2-1 against Hogaak and 4-1 overall. But yeah, it has been a lot of Hogaaks. Gotta give the kids some shoes. The kids need some new shoes. We've played it 3 times in a row, Raptor Wrangler. That's why. It is apparently pretty popular on Magic Online right now. Our opponent's thinking, do they... I mean, I don't know how our opponent gets back in this. I guess some fortunate milling, maybe? Yeah, I forgot about the shoe thing, too, until Jay Zoller reminded me today. Goblin Engineer only targets our graveyard. Sack an artifact, return target artifact, converted mana cost 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. I think it is, yes, the kids are going to eat the shoes. And then I get the treasure chests. Will you use your 2 engineers to loop your Astrolabs and draw cards? I would like to. That sounds sweet to me. Although, I mean, I guess we can loop Spellbomb as well. What we really want is, at this point, a Sword of the Meek. Or no, a Thopter Foundry. We have the sword in the graveyard. So Urza's great. Otherwise, we just grind out value. I don't know if our opponent's doing like the salty scoop thing or what. Now that there is Prismatic Vista, is the day of saying, Evolving Wild's over. It is not. I would expect. Just because of budget magic. We'll see what Vista ends up being. Price-wise, though, we might still have to play it for budget decks. Opponent's going to draw a not great land. All right, so we get to draw. All right, play this. Draw a card. Ooh. Urza, well, yeah, Urza for next turn. So we're getting close. Get back Nile Spellbomb. Play Spire Bluff. We could get back. Yeah, let's just pass for now. I don't think we're going to need to get back Bridge, but maybe. Do you usually run Evolving Wilds in Commander? Sometimes, not super often. Because we play on Magic Online, and there's no price concerns, it doesn't come up as much as it would. In paper, yes. Alright, so we get to keep drawing cards. Polluted Delta. Bobble. Well, land. Crack it. Snow-covered island. Urza. And pass the turn. Okay. Alright, opponent. You got a turn to do something good through Graveyard Hate. We got the setup. This is our deck. It is all on the battlefield. Oh, we were so close to the 5-0, but the 4-1's fine. I believe Urza is sorcery speed, right? I believe if you exile the 5 ability, I don't think you can play non-instants or flash creatures on your opponent's turn. Oh. Yeah, we probably should have just played Bobble. Vote it. Passing. Well, let's draw some cards. Astrolabe, get back Astrolabe. Red mana. Astrolabe, get back Astrolabe. Could be making mana in between, too. Another Engineer. Untap. There it is. Alright. And we are officially infinite unless our opponent has interaction. That is Thopter Foundry. And play Bobble. Sack it. Sword. And the fun begins. We should have tapped it for mana too, but... Well, how long does our opponent make us go? Sack it. Get it back. Yes. Tap, tap. Sack. Get it back. Yes, sack. Tap. Tap. It doesn't... Well, I guess we shouldn't do that. It doesn't really matter what we do here. There's not really any way we can lose from here. I guess we just need to make enough artifacts to... Actually, you know what? Let's just try to win by attacking. Let's activate Urza once. And then just attempt to attack and win. So, Urza. We could keep doing this, but just attacking's fine. Oh, man, and the Pithing Needle. Needle. On Altar of Dementia. Bobble. Combat. Swing. No blocking. And that is the 4-1. So close to the 5-0. So close. But the deck was legit, and it felt really good. And we got some treasure chests to open. So we played... What were our first decks we played? We played 2 non-Hogaak decks, then 3 Hogaak decks. If you're looking for a way to fight Hogaak, we performed well against it. This deck has a lot of stuff in the main deck that is good. The Nile Spellbombs, the Pithing Needles, the Grafdigger's Cage, Damping Sphere, sort of, but we have a lot of stuff that's good against it, and we went 2-1 against it, almost got the 5-0. The kids are definitely eating. Who's Ashiok, the Grumbler? What's that? How to see this deck in the meta? I think it's really powerful. So it is very powerful. I was impressed with it. I think it's a deck that people are very focused on the Hogaak deck right now. I think this is kind of like the next level of Modern Horizon decks that we're going to see more people playing. This deck still does have some softness to artifact stuff, but Urza helps fix that. Urza can fight through Stony Silences. Sai, Ether Grid in the main deck help fight through it. Astrolabe is insanely good. This card is a really big deal and really powers up the deck. It's almost like having another Mishra's Bauble. Not quite, but it sits on the battlefield, which is an upside. You don't have to sack it, so that's also a big deal. So I think this deck has a chance to be pretty good. So let's crack open our treasure chest, and then we will do a best of one Momir. We haven't done Momir in a while. We're not going to do a full best of 3 match, but if you would like to best of one Momir, a best of one Momir to wrap up our streams for the week, get on Magic Online, send me a challenge, and let's crack our treasure chest, and then we'll do a Momir game to end things tonight. So here we go. Treasure chest time. 5 to open for our 4-in-1. Chest number 1, we get Moonring Mirror. Whenever you draw a card, exile the top card of your library face down. Face down, beat your upkeep, you may exile all the cards from your hand face down. If you do, put all the cards exiled with Moonring Mirror in your hand. Okay. Rite of Passage. There was one time people thought that could be a combo piece. It never really turned out. Stony Silence shuts down all artifact activated abilities. So we wouldn't be able to like tap Mox Opal. We wouldn't be able to combo with Thopter Foundry. So it does shut down a lot of our pieces, although Urza making a big construct and being able to tap our artifacts for mana because it is not an artifact really helps. And Europe Ether Grid Sai also help there. Goblin Engineer really makes the deck more consistent too. This deck was good. This deck felt legitimately good. All right, 4 chests to go. We get Vengeance. Whoa, 125 play points. That is like 1250. Like 1250 of play points. So that's actually really good. Vengeance Vampire at one time had a bit of value, but it does not right now. It is 50 cents, but 1250 of play points. That is a lot. Next up, we get Mawu, the good boy. Still hasn't been crushed by Nicole Bolas. Ruby Medallion. I have a very oddly high percentage of opening Ruby Medallions. Maybe they're just not that rare. Great or good. Great commander card. Well, 2 more to go. What do we get? What do we get to go with our pile of play points? Mystic Archaeologist, 25 play points. Okay. Well, we've gotten almost like $15 of play points. Last one! Complete set. Or Japanese Narset. Either one. We get Engulf the Shore, Oath of the Ancient Wood. I don't think I ever saw anyone play Oath of the Ancient Wood. Engulf the Shore saw a little bit of play, and it still shows up in Modern and fringe weird decks as like a one-of sometimes. But, yeah, all right. Well, we got a lot of play points. That's something. So send me a challenge if you want to do a best of one. If you want to do a best of one Momir. First challenge will be accepted, and we will Momir tonight. After Urza Thopter Sword, deck felt legit. We've had some success with most of our Modern Horizons deck so far. This week, we started with the Hogaak deck. We went 4-1, got Dream Crushed in the last round by 4-color Snow. So the next night we played 4-color Snow, ended up going 3-2, although we also timed out once, right? We had one timeout loss to keep it from being a 4-1 where we had the card lock. And then tonight, 4-1 with some Urza action. So we've been having some good runs. Do we open anything cool? We opened some good play points. That was pretty much it, though. You know someone who plays fringe weird decks? Ooh, that's those are the best decks. And then Modern Horizons, Modern Horizons is here. M20 spoiler season start Monday. Anyone get a Momir? Challenge me if you want a Momir. Challenge me. I kind of want to see how you would build a Gatewatch deck, even though ever thought about it. I know we've done Super Friends before, but never specifically Gatewatch members. Ooh, that could be a Against the Odds episode. Although I think Astro Rift is fun. We might play another build on stream at some point. Oh, I'm the one that plays weird fridge tags. Well, I will proudly take that mantle. Yeah, this deck was sweet, and it felt really powerful. I don't know if we're Momiring or not. There have been no challenges so far for this Momir game. Is the deck linked anywhere? Yes. If you ever want the deck, !deck will take you to the link where you can see prices and cards and all that good stuff. I think you don't know all the members of the Gatewatch. Oh boy, probably not. Jace, Nissa, Liliana, Ajani, Gideon, although I don't know if he counts anymore because he's dead. Is that all? I don't know. That's got to be kind of close-ish. No Momir tonight? Well, if we don't get a okay, there's our Momir challenge. So we are going to wrap up with a game, a best-of-1 Momir game. So if you are not familiar with the Momir format, it's a fun one. You start with this Momir avatar on the battlefield, and then you start with 24 life. Your deck is 100% lands every turn once. You can pay X, discard a card. You get a token that's a random creature of the converted mana cost that you paid. Like, for example, we're going to play a swamp. We're going to pay 2, activate Momir, discard a island, the worst of the lands in Momir, and get a random 2-drop, which is Fledgling Griffin. 2/2, landfall, gains flying until end of turn. Chandra Nissa, okay. Yeah, I forgot Chandra. Wait, I don't know the lore. I was trying to go by Oath of cards. Because I don't actually read the lore. So I was just trying to think, okay, there's Oath of Gideon that protects your loyal counter. Oath of Nitha is like the green preordain or ponder or whatever. Oath of Ajani is the one that makes planeswalkers cheaper. So that's how I was trying to figure out. Is there anyone in the druids? Yes. Druids, ghouls, lieges. I forgot about those Gatewatch members. Is there anyone in the Gatewatch that does not have an oath? And is there anyone who has an oath, discounting like Oath of Druids and Oath of Lieges, but that has an oath that is not in the Gatewatch? Teferi, there's an oath of Teferi, but wait, is Teferi Gatewatch or no? I don't even know. Oh man, thankfully there's not an Oath of Karn. It would probably be something miserable. Hey, exile all your permanents, and you can't tap your lands for mana. Cost 2 mana, and you get to tutor for a card. Whenever you gain life, each opponent loses a life. Yeah, okay. If we can gain some life, that's sweet. Opponent. The classic Hill Giant. Yup. Well, let's see if we can hit something with life gain to make this Cliffhaven Vampire work. We will make a... Oh my goodness! We're curving out. Oh, if we can hit something against this life, we're building like the Janky Arena intro deck in Momir. If we can only hit a life, something against this life, we're gonna go off. Okay, opponent. Innocent Kami. Oh, good old 5 mana tapper. That's what you want your 5-drop to do, to tap itself. Okay. Well, come on. Oh yeah. Something with lifelink. Something with lifelink. Brass Herald. Does this do anything other than... Oh, creatures of the... Oh, I guess we're going vampire. We're Momir Vampire Tribal. Yeah, we don't get any cards, but we grow our vampires. Okay. This is a nice little synergy deck. I like this. Will clips get blocked by MTG Blah? I don't think so. Opponent. Yep, blocks. Let me see. Yeah, the Gatewatch deck looks sweet. I'll have to see if we can do that for a future against the odds. Winterwolf. Opponent. The old Brass Herald. Kind of like the original Morophon. Not as good as Morophon, but kind of the same where it gives like any tribal lord. Here comes the Hill Giant. Sure. Put target green creature on top of its own. Man. Opponent's getting all the weird old ones. The King Crab does not like the green creatures. Hopefully we do not hit a green creature. Lifelink. Lifelink to turn on our vampires. Or just a vampire. Oh. Alright. Well, Angler Turtle seems like a blowout. Well, I need to start setting my stream up. Night, Seth. Be kind and raid. Have a good night, Armchair General. Thank you for hanging out. Did we zoom in on my face? I don't know. Did we? Opponent. Ooh, indestructible. Seraph of Sun. Here's a big attack. This should be a blowout, though. Eat you. Eat you. Eat you. Actually, let's eat this tapper. Block, block, block. Man, Angler Turtle's brutal. Brutal. Well, make an 8-drop. Fledgling Boyfriend, sure. Something with lifelink. Ugh, alright. No attacks. Bastard. There is a spell version of Momir, and there's also one that involves equipment. I'm not sure if there's one that's just straight up enchantments and artifacts. Guardian of Vitugazi, Opponent, gotta keep on keeping on into our team. Block, block. Oh, we wanted to make something, but alright, whatever. Swing with the crew. Blocks. Blocks. Takes a bit. A pretty big bit. Opponent. Down 2-3. Well, let's make an 8. Let's see what we hit. Opponent's going to need something insane. Oh, Razaketh. Alright. Opponent. One that's just Os. Yeah, Mojo Stow is the one that has spells and stuff, too. Oh, Liege of the Tangle, but I think it's a bit too late for the Liege. Opponent. Must attack. We must kill. Well, we are going to make a Phage. Well, make a 7 in case we hit a Phage. That is the gentlemanly thing to do here, I believe. 7 is, if it's a Phage, we weren't supposed to win. Well, the Magic Gods wanted us to win. Good game, Anarchy. Good game, good game. Thank you. Thank you for playing. Oh, a little Momir action at the end of our stream tonight. Oh, all right, ladies and gentlemen. And with that, I think that brings us to the end of our stream for tonight. So we kind of crushed it with Urza. Like, just absolutely crushed it. Finished with the 4-1. The deck was fun. It was cool. The combo, little clunky on Moto, but it's really good in paper. So, everyone, yeah, on the way out the door tonight, quick reminders. If you missed anything, you can check it out on the replay YouTube. No, always tons of stuff there, except this video, for no reason, might be uploaded a little late, or I might have to edit it a little bit, but but yeah, you can check that out. Normal YouTube, tons of content coming up on there. Tonight there is a top 10 video for Commander with Tomer, which is always fun. Commander Clash tomorrow, Crim video tomorrow, so much stuff coming up, so keep an eye out for all that. Of course, our sponsor tonight. No, I'm kidding there a bit. Our sponsor tonight, I would edit that out. I just think it's funny to meme on it. Our sponsor tonight is Card Kingdom. and Card Kingdom has all your modern Horizons cards in stock. So if you're looking for some Urzas or some Goblin Engineers, other sweet cards we played, you can snag them over at cardkingdom.com. So thank you to them for their support. Most importantly, thank you to all of you. You are amazing. I love you all. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Whether you're magicking, whether you're not magicking, whatever you may be doing, have a great weekend. And yeah, we will be back next week. M20 spoilers, more streams, Team Modern Super League, big week next week. So have a good weekend, everyone. I love you, and I will talk to you soon.